Hello my friends, and welcome back to the ongoing Gondor campaign. In the last episode, Boromir's army was able to defeat Leofric the Bowed and earned him another defeat trait. And so Boromir's army has gone back to Caer Andros to get a bit of retraining and to get some new armor upgrades where applicable, because the Witch King is marching south from Gelebrin at the swamps of Dagorlad, and he brings him a moderately powerful host. It's probably mostly just trash orc units. Maulers are always threatening because they just have high armor-piercing attack stats, and of course the Witch King with his Temple Knights. But he might just have Orc Band, Orc Scouts, and other trash in these hidden unit slots. But just to err on the side of caution, Boromir and his forces will retrain here before sallying out to fight the Witch King. At which point, I might try to go for another assault on Gelebrin to retake that castle. We still have okay culture here at 24%, and I'd like to have that back. In the west at Calenhad, we are working on the land clearance, so I can then get a leather tanner to then get catapults out on the field, so I have additional siege weaponry. I don't like ballistas. I don't think ballistas are really that good. There is an argument that they might be useful at shooting at Nazgul general bodyguards, but aside from that, they're just not that great. Curlin is going to move up to these woods here. He's going to scout out, I think, in fact, the army is probably right there, because this is held by rebels. So I just found where the rebel, I think these are the Druidane, I think that's the army. They're hanging out at my watchtower because I don't have vision here, but taking them out means that I won't suffer any devastation penalties. In the very far western regions, Isengard does have a captain with about 8 units here, Captain Shargrul. Now, Hirluin could probably take him, though his army is a bit messed up. I'm going to merge those two Blackroot Vale archer units, and I really just have 86 sellswords, some bandits, and like a very tiny unit of pikemen and corsairs to work as my front line here. But just down south at this fort, I do have additional units of Lamedin clansmen and Gondor infantry that are ready to supplement Hirluin's forces very shortly. I'm tempted to actually bring him out, although I can't because of public order, and I hate that. Always allow building. I didn't turn that on at the beginning of this campaign, and it is becoming quite a pain to deal with if I forget about it. So Hirluin kind of needs to camp out there for a little bit longer, but the library is almost done, and over time, the unrest should go my way. There's a possibility that these guys just go for the fort, but if they do attack us, I can bring in these reinforcements. It's a little bit scary, though, as I'm not sure if Hirluin's army is enough to sally out and beat this, but he himself is a powerful cavalry commander, so maybe he'll be alright. I might take this captain out here, too. Maybe throw you in that fort, and then I could get some free upkeep by putting these two guys maybe in the next fort, like that. To capture both of those, I now have 2 forts at my front line here. Nothing's going on at Bolorn, but in time I can get this guard barracks, and that'll give Denenian free upkeep as he hangs out there, and gives me 1 additional region for my to train Gondor infantry in the far west. Now another Variag general, Karf, is besieging Lynn here. Hopefully Dolamroth can deal with that, otherwise I might need to send my forces. Although Hanian can only supplement with 4 units because he has 2 command stars as per my campaign restrictions. If you are unfamiliar with the campaign restrictions, they are in the description down below. The gist of it is that each general may only have units equal to the number of command stars he has in his, like under his profile, multiplied by 2. That is also in addition to himself. So if a general has 5 command stars, they may take an additional 10 units in addition to their bodyguard. If they have 1 command star, they may only take 2 additional units in their army. Aside from that, my other restriction is I do not use militia units on my campaigning armies. Militia units are to be used as town guards, so Denethor will get to your plague in just a second. But that basically means that none of these units, except for the Lebanon Marines, may be used in a fielded army. All these militia and these guardsmen are just police forces. And I have stacked a lot of town militia in Fanulon. It's definitely costing me a lot of upkeep there, 200 gold for each of these units. That's already 1,000 there, 1,200 plus the general. So Fanulon is currently bleeding money at the moment, though I could throw some units in this fort. Looks like Dolamroth did bring out a general and a captain. They did deal with that Variag army, which is nice to see. I think I could then offload some units into that fort. Alliance was announced. Variags of Khand and Angmar have gotten together. That is unfortunate. There's some more Lebanon Marines done. Minas Tirith got a new spy. I'm not really sure if I'm noticing the spies doing anything for my culture here. Maybe, I don't know. Someone was commenting that the spies do assist with culture, but I'm not seeing much happening here. I mean, maybe I could throw this spy into Minas Ithil and see if maybe two of them can do much. Another Variag general is approaching us. Looks like he has a lot of cavalry, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. But Ostathil has been left undefended, so this might be the time to strike. Two new family members. Barator got a spyglass. Okay, that's cool. That's whatever. Alright, a steward, Twilight. Denethor to many is a great man, his steady hand guiding Gondor in a renewed time of war. While the country may not be the same great sprawling empire it once was, it still holds strong and defiant in the face of this renewed assault from the forces of the Dark Lord. But like all great men, they are still men, and their time upon Earth is finite. I'm not going to read the rest of that. There's a bit to go through here, but feel free to go through that if you'd like. Denethor is staying strong, but he has reached his peak. So Denethor's traits now is resisting Saruman, but now he has -1 Augimund, so it is becoming an issue for him. I'm glad I looked at Minas Tirith. I can grab another unit of Fountain Guard, which I absolutely will, and some more Gondor archers. I need to keep the professional troop supply lines just constantly streaming. Fountain Guard are going to be great against Khand. If I can just get armies of Spearmen, Fountain Guard, and archers, I should be able to deal with Khand force armies relatively well. I even got the armorer done in Minas Tirith, so all I need is the Numenorian armorer, and then I can finally get to the upgraded fiefdom barracks. I don't have a single place where I can get Gondor cavalry yet, but honestly, they're not that great or important in the grand scheme of things, especially when I can get Amarothian squires, who are more or less the same stats. I mean, 615 compared to 716 on the Gondor cavalry. Yeah, I mean, my units are just good enough. Maybe Gondor cavalry would be deserving of a slight upgrade, because Pynethgelen cavalry and Amarothian squires do the same job that they do at the same stat spread. Like, sure, they have 2 more armor, but I guess they're skilled against mounts. That is one bonus they have, so maybe there's an argument that if I use these guys against Khand, I might fare better, but I think they deserve slightly better stats. Maybe defenses in the 20s would make more sense for that type of unit. Other construction. Minas Ithil got to the public fountains. Libraries are done in some of our new settlements, Karas and Kirith Eor. I can't get to the upgraded fountains here yet. Minas Ithil Guardians will be done in 6 turns, which is nice to see. Tempted to upgrade the culture building a little bit more, but I also would need a governor's quarters over here. If I work on West Osgiliath, you have terrible, just absolutely awful population growth. Wow, that is terrible. And yeah, I can get some Gondor infantry here, but maybe it's time to get some farming going on here. What would that do? Another 60 gold, another full percentage of growth? I will go for that. Check things in the west. Looks like Isengard is just going to rush for Balorn, which is interesting. I can kind of leave Karas. I think 65% is just where I can leave that settlement and not have to deal with the public order penalty. Not, I can rush him back in 1 turn. Looks like my reinforcements can make it here. This is quite the army. Hirlin, why don't you go there? Take in the Gondor infantry. Yeah, that's 5 units. I might need a couple more here. Take these 2 clansmen. Hirlin can have, what's that, 6? So we can have 12 units, and this is 6. So he's at half of his potential retinue. I should be able to beat this army. They do have a unit of Uruk-hai infantry, but I do have armor piercing to help fight those off. Did I have 1 more alignment in clansmen, or did I only have 3 units? I guess I only had 3. A few archers. The long spears are going to be my biggest threat. Those guys are quite powerful. One of the strongest, like, they're not a high stat pike unit, but they are one of the best performing pike units. They are very fast on the battlefield, and just, they're very spammable from Isengard and Dunland. Like, if you play Dunland, you're better off just not recruiting anything but the long spears, and that's the only unit you really need for the entire campaign. They will just beat anything. Alright, so cavalry, let's have you stay on the right. I do have my own pikemen. Ideally, they'll fight the long spears. They're going to lose to long spears, though. That's kind of the unfortunate side effect. Okay, so my front line will be kind of like that, a little bit scattered, but that way I can move some of these clansmen to the flanks and try to get, try to get some flanking attacks here on the enemy, although they're in a wide line formation. What's going on over here? Is that a ballista? Oh no, those are just pony riders. Uruk-hai raiders, Uruk reavers, Uruk-hai archers. There's the Uruk-hai infantry, the one strong unit they have, plus the pikes. It'll be a little threatening. Looks like their right side, or on my right, looks like they're pretty weak. I can charge into these reavers, then go for those raiders. Clan spearmen aren't a big threat. Lemon and clansmen, do I want to pull you out to the side? I think I'll pull these ones out to the side. Get ready for the flank. It looks like Uruk-hai archers are going to move forward, so I'm just going to have to be aggressive here. Especially because my cavalry aren't dealing with the archers. I'm dealing with these reavers, which I do want to get rid of. And they had their back turned to me, which is good for my charge. I will avoid the spearmen. They're still spearmen at the end of the day. Okay. Alright, come on, get out of there. Get out of there. I might lose a few horsemen to those Dunlendings. That's annoying. Alright, let's go charge these archers. Okay, let's avoid the pony riders. Let's you guys charge into the Uruk-hai infantry. Gondor infantry and Onfloss pikemen with some Laminin clansmen. That's very good. Okay, run away, lads. Laminin clansmen, run over here. How are we doing? Looking good. Uruk-hai infantry are definitely not in a great place to be. We did catch the hill riders, which is nice. Alright, looks like we're going to go into combat with Laminin clansmen to clan spearmen. Not the best engagement. I will still beat them with those units. Laminin clansmen charge into the Uruk-hai archers. Get the spears in there. Alright, Onfloss pikemen, it's time to... Wow, look at those Uruk-hai infantry getting crushed right now. That's what I like to see. Alright, we're going to have to fight the Uruk-hai raiders here. Underspearmen are charging against the archers at the moment, which is good. I'm going to use an early defensive stance here, make sure that we have max combat effectiveness. Underspearmen still chasing the archers, which is good. Ooh, those Uruk-hai raiders did not want to countercharge me there. They just took a huge amount of damage. Well over half of their unit. Wow, that is big. We've lost 13%. Probably Laminin clansmen going down because they don't have the best defensive stats. We are beating the clan spearmen, which is good, but here come the long spears, the threatening unit. Come on, beat those clan spearmen and get out of there. Where are my pikemen at? What are they doing? Like, they're trying to fight the Uruk reavers. Alright, we got the general. That's big. I might be able to make these reavers flee very soon. Okay, you guys need to get away from the long spears. Do a tactical retreat. It is not worth going into melee with them. Alright, still have some Uruk-hai infantry. Let's charge over there. Put your targets, guys. Gondor spearmen are a little bit surrounded right now. I'm kind of mad about how many losses they have taken. The Laminin clansmen just keep running away. Onfloss pikemen go deal with those raiders. Uruk-hai infantry down to 88, not bad. I'm going to try to support the spears now. Okay, Laminin clansmen, get in a little closer. Just pile in on the Uruk-hai infantry, please. Gondor infantry versus Uruk-hai infantry, that is a good fight. Even trade, more or less. Oh, we did not get a good charge. Let's fall back. Don't have to worry about the pikes yet. My infantry aren't upgraded. I think the Uruk-hai infantry are slightly better, but I do have the positioning advantage. Oh, and look at these dang long spears getting up to me. I'm going to save them for the end of the battle. If I can just keep avoiding them, that is better. If I go into melee, I'm just going to take huge amounts of casualties against those guys. The Uruk-hai pikemen completely surrounded. They're already shaken because the Laminin clansmen do imply a fear debuff to them, which is good. Okay, just one more unit of Uruk-hai archers to deal with. The Uruk-hai infantry are about to go down. You guys keep running, just keep running, keep your distance. A lot of dead bodies here, a lot of dead clansmen, but the Uruk-hai infantry have been defeated. Let's go get those guys. These spearmen have seen better days. They're kind of losing out to Uruk-hai archers, but I did kind of do a deep dive with them here. It makes sense. Everyone else come over here. We're going to fight onto these units. Just ignore the pikes as long as possible. Big charge on those archers that might make them flee. Yes, they are gone. Here come the clansmen. a rear charge with their fear debuff. This is good. We're going to stay in melee, just stand and fight Penithgalen cavalry. We don't particularly like getting countercharged, but the archers aren't that strong. I'll probably have pikemen sacrifice themselves to fight these long spears. Urkai archers are done, so it really is just the long spears at this point. I'll ideally want to try to surround them with infantry, but maybe I can get one good cavalry charge on them from right in the back. I'm going to keep running. They're still eager, they're fresh, they're at a full unit. I'm going to capture these guys. Can you guys move a little quicker, please? Hello. You're moving very slow. There we go. Like, when I was giving them an attack order, they were just moving ridiculously lethargic. Alright, come on, capture those guys. Stop. Stop moving, and keep moving. Don't stop moving. Here, let's get in there, get in a little deeper, and capture them. And that should be good. I should be able just to run back, and if I kill off the long spear unit, yeah, I'm already at the threshold, which is good. Okay, Lemon and Clansmen are going to be big. They're going to help me get the... They're going to help me get the fear debuff that I need against these guys. Gondor Spearmen can probably tank the front here. Under infantry, I want to be a little more reserved with. Okay, let's move. Ooh, we can get a good downhill charge if we do this just right. Okay, come on, over here, please. The only thing is that I will also be kind of fighting uphill. And keep running, keep running. Alright, let's go in. Alright, let's get them to get stuck on the wrong unit here. The Gondor soldiers, you are professional. I trust you can... I trust in your guys' ability here. A rear charge is going to help take them out. Uh-oh, they did turn around on me. That's bad. That's very bad. Okay, they routed. Oh, that instant turnaround was terrifying. That could have really killed my general. See, in Vanilla Medieval 2, if pikes got charged like that, the whole unit wouldn't just turn around with the spears still in spear wall. They would pretty much switch to their sidearm. Which is... You know, it did make pikes really hard to use, but it left a nice counterplay. If this unit was fresh and it wasn't about to break, they would have just spun around, like completely pivoted 180 degrees on my rear charge, and massacred Hirlowen's cavalry bodyguard. I really just had to save them for the end, kind of knowing that they would do that, but hoping that all the fear debuffs, their general being dead and their army being mostly depleted, would be enough to break their forces. And it was enough. Ooh, what a fight. 207 to 1293. That is one less Isengard army to deal with. 415 by the Gelen cavalry. Gondor Spearmen getting 149 kills. Good job, men. Very good job. Could get 2,000 from them. Let's see if Isengard will pay. Excellent, they do. Alright, I'll take that. That'll help supplement the upkeep cost for this army and allow me to get some more buildings over here, which are needed. Harris is working on a smoking house. I kind of want to get the... ooh, we can get the bats here. That would be fun. I can help Hirlowen get a better ancillary for his... what do you call it? His bodyguard. Now, Kirthair is just a keep, so I won't really be able to get to anything here except for the Penithgalen cavalry. That's totally worth getting. More of those, that's going to be huge on this side of the world. Anilon, you don't get them, do you? No, I didn't think so. Might grab the roads here, but I'm not really moving troops. That's a lie. I will be moving troops from Thara-Grondost up north, so I will get the... Excuse me, I will get the roads so that any forces here will be able to get up to the front line just a little bit quicker. But the roads won't just cut up this way along the mountains, though. That would save me even more time. Everything's going here. I might offload some of these units to this fort. I think that would be a good idea. Grab the Archer Militia, 2 Territorial Guardsmen, and 1 Gondor Militia for any infantry that the Variags might bring over there. That's looking good. Pelargir is still upgrading. And there is the Witch King. Before I deal with him, let's have Turlin just take care of the smaller army here. Captain Gehr has 5 units of Druidine Hunters. I might take some damage here, especially just from all that ranged fire, but it's time that I just got rid of these guys. I don't want devastation on my land. And I also want my towers to be my towers. Like, it makes sense that these guys are here, but if it wasn't for the devastation mechanic, I'd be okay with them just hanging out forever. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have my captain's bodyguard in the front line, along with the Gondor infantry, and I'm just going to go into like a loose formation with these guys, minus the captain, and we're just going to run forward. They will probably shoot the Lebanon Marines, so I will keep them kind of in the rear. Alright, they're hiding because they can hide anywhere. But the Lebanon Marines should probably just be in loose formation too, that way everyone's kind of taking a shot here. And I really like these guys, but I do miss the classic Pelargir Marines. I want Pelargir to have an upgraded unit of Pelargir Marines that are just much more elite. Maybe do a spear instead, just to kind of go with that spear theme that they have. But I don't know, the sword and the javelins were kind of nice. Maybe like a high attack, just good melee skill unit. I know that they have them in Gondor at War. Okay, now I'm close to melee. I'm going to get rid of the loose formation here. Okay, let's go charge them, since that is the general. Look at that. They're just going to run away from my forces. Okay, well, the loose formation is seemingly helping. Did lose a few Lebanon Marines there. Alright, let's charge into this unit. We're just going to have to capture them one at a time. Come on, get into melee. Perfect. And then the spearmen can go capture... Not capture, but get locked in with those guys. Okay, you guys throw your javelins. They should be able to out DPS them from range. Especially because we have shields and better armor, and these guys have no defense against their javelin volleys. Here they come. Now, I remember when javelins just had a black projectile texture. They didn't actually have their own model, and I'm so glad that that got changed. I think that was version 4, which was just one of my favorite changes, especially because I used to like classic Anadwyth a lot. I'm not a big fan of current Anadwyth, I have to admit, but classic Anadwyth, armies of just Grey Flood Raiders and Angmar Raiders, that was my composition, and then you got into the River Elders, so you had a more stalwart spear line. I would just do a lot of ambushing with those guys. That Gondor infantry are going to massacre these Druidine hunters. My Gondor spearmen are going to squish into these Druidane hunters over here. Now, I do have to be careful because they do have spears. Alright, we have shot everything we have. How many guys did we lose? Did we only lose one? We've lost very few Lebanon Marines. That's actually great. That armor upgrade is doing a lot of work for us. Gondor infantry, why aren't you guys actually fighting right now? Please do. Get them in their first level upgraded armor. So they're not in the full plate yet, but they have equipped some plate shoulders. They're looking better. There are 2 or 3 stages to Gondor infantry now. The black tabard, then the shoulder plate here, and the chainmail underneath, and then finally the full Gondorian plate.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Everyone should be routing now. Marines, get over there. I think... Ooh, there's still this unit firing. That's annoying. Why don't you guys go take care of them? The Lebanon Marines on contact should... Come on, get the charge. Ah, that's so annoying. They're wavering. Come on, capture the last of them. We're still in loose formation? What is going on, gents? Okay, they've been caught by the squires. They're still running away. Perfect, they're gonna escape with their lives. I just need to deal with this last unit. Come on, guys. That is the annoying thing sometimes, not getting the full unit to engage. Alright, I'm just going to have to manual order them to get a bit closer, which is annoying because the ones that are already engaged are going to also move up. Okay, they're routing. Who is still fighting? Ah, this one came back. That is annoying. The one issue with heavy infantry and trying to keep up with light infantry. I think this is the last unit. If I get them, that should be it. There we go. I'm just going to end that battle. I don't need to chase off all the rebels. Emeraldian Squires, of course, getting the most kills here. Lebanon Marines, 76. That's definitely because they got to throw all of their javelins, but it's nice to see the underdog unit doing so well. Like, if the Pelargir Marines do come to Divide and Conquer, which there are unit slots for, I would love for them to have armor-piercing javelins. Give them AP, give them a solid, you know, give them a solid melee stat, a solid sword and shield, armor-piercing javelins. I think that'd be fun. The Lebanon Marines would be the lighter javelins, the spearmen, and then you have the heavy Pelargir Marines. Maybe they only carry 2 javelins. Maybe these are super heavy javelins. Alright, Erlin, return back. You did a great service to the Stewarddom. It looks like we are ready for a battle here against the Witch King of Angmar, so I will take my forces here, leave the Territorial Guardsmen. We'll leave Huron to defend. I'm tempted to actually just use Eorthorin to fight this battle, though, because I kind of want Eorthorin to get some trades, but oh, he only has 3 command star. Yeah, he's not doing this battle. It means Boromir will get the defeating the Witch King trait, but Eorthorin, you will have your time. I just don't think 6 units is enough to fight all of this. Maybe my best 6 units could. I don't know, let's scout him out. Let's see what he has. 3,300. Oh, it is just trash. Oh, but you know what? He has 68 Temple Knights. I am not just using Eorthorn in this fight. I am changing my mind. Alright, Boromir, join the army, and then let's bring the Gondor Spearmen. I'm going to do this in a certain way. If you put the units in your own order like this, it'll actually organize the unit cards in a kind of neat fashion. And that's how I want to do this. Fountain Guard, get in there. How many Rangers do I have? I only have 2 Archers. I will need them. I'm also going to need these Lebanon Marines. Do those guys. Perhaps these Pikemen will be useful. Do the Rangers, Archers. Trebuchet will be going in there. The 10th Gallon Cavalry and the Trebuchet. That's more than enough for this fight. We are at number 2-1, but the only threat is the Witch King. So as long as I can just get the Fountain Guard on him, I will be okay. 68 is such a huge amount of Temple Knights. That is very scary. And as long as the Witch King is alive, his forces will not rout. They will most certainly fight to the death. A nice snowy winter battlefield to fight on. I like it. Alright, let's move the army back. So in my front line, let's have... How do I want to do this? I think I want the infantry in the front. I am outnumbered. I'm going to play with a tight formation here, and I don't want to outmaneuver too much here. Fountain Guard and Pikemen, let's have you guys on both sides like this to react to the Witch King. The Lebanon Marines, I think just right behind the front line, maybe staggered in these gaps would be a good call. That looks good. I like that formation. Sicilian Rangers and Gondor Archers, maybe I'll put you guys there and there. And then the Athelian Rangers there and there. That looks like a good front line. I like that. Boromir, I think just right behind the front line, just to be able to shoot at any target that he wants. And then Eorthorn will lead the Pinneth Gallon Cavalry and the Swan Knights. We're going to play this very, very defensively. Now, there's the Witch King in the far back here. I might be able to do some early skirmishing with my Knights over here before the Witch King gets too close. For now, I'll be content just to let the catapult shoot at whatever. Of course, once the Knights are in range, I definitely want to shoot them. What do we got? Morannon Guard, what are you? Orc Band. Orc Archers in the front line. I'm content to let my Archers deal with them. Let's get a quick... I mean, these guys aren't that strong. I don't really need to charge into them. Ooh, got 1 Temple Knight there. That's worth it. That is totally worth it. Archers will begin to fire soon. Really, I want to do fire at the Orc Maulers. Okay, let's see here. Oh, looks like the Temple Knights are going to move up. Okay, Fountain Guard, where are you? Let's have you guys just preemptively move to the front line here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to just be a little more careful with these guys. I have plenty of armor, so taking these shots from these guys isn't a big deal. Okay, it looks like the Knights are coming forward. That's not great because my Spearmen are on the flanks. Okay, you guys need to move like right now. Uh-oh, this is bad. Lebanon Marines? Get to the front lines? Uh-oh. Alright, retreat, 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 lads. Retreat, retreat. Uh-oh, Lebanon Marines take this charge. Oh, no, 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 no. Uh-oh, uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad. Alright, the Marines did make it. Gunner infantry, move forward, please. Alright, you guys just fire up there. Alright, Lebanon Marines are against the Temple Knights. Boromir's fighting them. I got the Fountain Guard in here. Okay, let's start dealing with those. Alright, this is getting dangerous. My micro's all over the place. Gondor Spearmen, just tank the charge, please. You guys shoot at the scouts, shoot at anyone in the back. Pikes, move up. Okay, you Knights need to move.
Continue like this, we will smash the
Get away from those, please. Archers, just hold the line, shoot at their archers. Oh, this is bad. Okay, the Temple Knights are stuck in melee here. I got some Swan Knights in the way. Javelins are firing, that's good to see. Let's get a big charge right over there. Swan Knights disengage. Okay, Pikes did get engaged. Fountain Guard are here. This is great. But here come the Orc Maulers. That's going to be deadly. Alright, good job. Good job, lads. Alright, we're going to get squished here by the Morannon Guard, which is not great. Keep moving, keep moving. This is actually, honestly, so far, this is a good firing line. Look at all these units stuck in melee here. That's a huge blob. That's almost, that literally is perfect. Okay, Orc Raiders getting into melee. Fountain Guard, hold the line, reform. Form ranks, lads, form ranks. Use another leadership. Look at that trebuchet, that is perfect. Okay, I do want to charge into these Morannon Guard. Okay, Temple Knights down to only 11, so I've definitely solved a big problem over there. Oh, that is beautiful. If I'm really lucky, the Temple Knights will just run into them. Okay, we're out of missiles there. We're still firing at Orc Archers, not the most important unit. I'm going to switch target now. As the Swan Knights clear into the Morannon Guard. Beautiful charge. Look at that damage from the Trebuchet. This is so perfect. And the Lebanon Marines, can you just throw some javelins, please? Alright, Boromir is fighting the Temple Knights. He is going up against the Witch King. Let's go over here now. I'm content just to let that Trebuchet keep firing right in there. You guys are firing at Orc Band. Just keep weakening those numbers, please. I'm not getting any cinematic shots here. I'm trying to manage the whole battlefield. Alright, looking good.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Trebuchet, I'm going to put you on stop firing for just a moment. I'm going to do a charge, and then I'll give him another fire order after I pull back my units. Fountain Guard, how you doing? 63, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, Temple Knights did run into me. Earthorn might need to go deal with them, because the Temple Knights are going to crush my Penithgallan Cavalry. Also look at that charge, piercing right through lines of Orc Raiders. That is excellent. Alright, Trebuchet, it's time. Do a volley right there. And don't hit my own troops, please. Whatever you do, don't hit my own troops. Excellent. Alright, can I get a charge here? Alright, we're just pursuing. We're not actually getting a proper charge. But the Swan Knights might be able to beat the Temple Knights here. I think they can. They're pretty much equivocal. Okay, you guys deal with those. Trebuchet, I might just fire one more time. The Gondor Infantry have fought a long time over here. Right, let's bring in the reinforcements now. What are you guys even firing at? Fire at those Orc Band. Help take care of them. Ooh, Gondor Spearmen are not doing good here. They need some support. Okay, Trebuchet, stop firing. That's enough from you. Here's another leadership. Swan Knights still fighting the Temple Knights. Come on, guys. The Venom Marines help out here. These spearmen got absolutely defeated by the Morannon, the Orc Maulers there, which is very unfortunate. And my cavalry got caught again. That's bad. Okay, I don't know what you guys are shooting at. They're mostly out of melee. We're firing at the Orc Band way in the back line there. Like, nothing is routing. As long as that Temple Knight survives, they will not flee from combat. Like, it is just the Witch King now up against a band of my Swan Knights, but I will retreat for now. Let's try to get some spears in there. Do I have... Where are my Fountain Guard? Alright, Fountain Guard, can you disengage? Let the pikemen deal with that. You guys retreat and then do another charge. I don't have anyone to deal with this guy. That's unfortunate. Well, maybe just by surrounding him with Swan Knights. I mean, we're going to do a lot of damage here. There's a lot of Swan Knights attacking him at once. I just gotta hope that they can finish him off. I will get the Fountain Guard over here. Boromir's barely been able to use his ammo. Gosh, yeah, they are just fighting to the death. This is bloody. I knew it would be. I absolutely knew it would be. What are you guys firing? You're still firing at the Orc Band? Yeah, because nothing is routing. Every Orc Raider just fights to the death here. And they even get a combat bonus. I think because the Witch King's command is so high, his troops will fight better. Finally, some Orc Maulers did retreat. Took a long time, but we are finally there. But yeah, most of the army is now retreating. This is good. I don't need anyone shooting. I just need these Fountain Guard to get here because the Witch King is just cutting down my Swan Knights. Oh, where's the general? There he is, I think. Yeah, he's the one non-Swan Knight in the fight there. And he's just cutting me down. He just has so many hit points. But with the Fountain Guard here, I think he is very quick to die. Dang, Earthorn, you took some damage. Come on, Fountain Guard, you're my best hope against the Witch King. Take him off his horse. And he just ran through him. Okay, I'm gonna get out of Spear Wall. That might be the issue. Come on, get around him. Surround him. Come on. Okay, can I get an attack order, please? There we go. Yes, he was down so quick once the Fountain Guard got there. Oh, that was bloody. Ooh, 357 to 3120. Felt like I lost a lot more, but I must have had a good amount of healing. Yeah, a decent amount there. Those infantry healed 44. They did lose 103. Those spearmen, they got defeated by those Orc Maulers. Like, they're a much stronger unit, but man, Orc Maulers with the Witch King's upgrades, yeah, they got wrecked. Perhaps those were the upgraded version. Doesn't Mordor get a second tier of the Orc Maulers, or is that just Dol Guldur? I feel like Mordor does get a second tier of those great-handed, like, great weapon axe orcs. I mean, that's the power of a very powerful general. Like, if it was against a captain, those spearmen would have won, but against that type of a general, yeah, they just didn't have much of a chance there. They held the line, and that was the most important thing. Alright, Boromir, the defeater of the Witch King. Let's see what that trait gives him. +3 command, +3 troop morale, 3 hit points, 15% movement, and 3 bodyguard size. So I need to get that trait on Eorthorn. That would be huge for his bodyguard. Bow down, sell your soul to me. That's awesome. So Boromir is going to be almost undefeatable, and those movement points are going to help him a ton. Got a sword bearer, another hit point. Nice to see. Excellent, Commander. Boromir, let's grab a little more retraining with your forces here. Let's just make sure everyone is in tip-top shape. I should put those guys together. I guess it's just armor upgrades anyway. Looks like the infantry are more or less at full capacity. I do get into this habit when I have these larger armies, is I try to retrain them fully before sending them out into the field. And Celeborn still has a big garrison. I'm going to need like some artillery for that. There's a lot of units there to deal with. Okay, East Osgiliath. I do need to get ready for this fight against Kahid. It's tempting to take the... Actually, I have stakes. I should hold the bridge with Forlong the Fat and like just a minimalist force here. Maybe these and some Lamin clansmen. That should be enough. I don't have spears. Oh, I really need some spears here. Maybe I bring in a spear unit from up here. What do I have? I mean, I could bring in these 116 to Forlong's army. You can have 8 units. That should be enough. I might not even need the Lamin clansmen. Put those back for some retraining at Minas Tirith. Can retrain, that's excellent. Have a full unit here ready for some superior chainmail very soon. Forlong will hold the bridge. Hopefully they just go for me here and I can use stakes and cheese that fight. That'll make things so much easier. Down in the south we're looking, okay, I have 100 gold. I've spent pretty much everything. I believe that is an end turn. Khan stands with Mordor. Of course they do. I was really hoping they would join our side, but alas, it was not meant to be. Now, one fun thing about that script is you can actually reload, I think, a previous save and keep flipping it to see what happens, but I will not do that. We will just have to fight Khand. It's going to be a tough campaign. Khand is quite powerful and hard to deal with on the field, but it really makes things more interesting, does it not? Lorien's under attack, riding at Karas. Don't worry, I am returning soon. New family member coming of age, Otar. Where are you? Okay, you're at East Osgiliath. I'm content to have you here. I need a general in the Osgiliath. Boromir got a doctor. That is perfect. +1 fertility. I don't care about that, but the 6% casualty, that is massive to have. Getting that is a huge retinue. Valentin Moria doing well. Now, unfortunately, somehow he just completely skipped me. He just ran past me. So let's see what his army has. You only have, okay, you have 3 units of melee cavalry, or 4 units of melee cavalry, 2 horse archers, and your general, who are very powerful. Variag nobles with the new models, effective against armor with those very powerful bows, high accuracy, hard to deal with. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Calenhead did get the land cleared, so I'm going to get that leather tanner. I just got a Master Mason's Hall, which is nice. Could get that Numenorian armor. Interesting, so I'm getting that here at Minas Tirith. So at 2 places I'll have full armor upgrades if I really want them. I want the fountains, though. I really want to get more doctor traits everywhere. And plus fountains do help with retraining if you get the bathhouse specifically. I do want that, but I mean, if I'm getting it at Minas Tirith, it's not too big of a deal. Calimbel, you got a smoking house, so I can get 1 more spy, and I will in the west. You're having great population growth. I'm tempted to grab the sheep farming here, just to really boost that. So I will. Blugger got a governor's quarters. Look at that population growth. 2%. Could get better. Could get to irrigation. That actually won't even boost my population growth. That's just sad. It just boosts my farming income, which is pretty high right now. Look at the fountains then. I'm just going to start getting more and more population growth anywhere I can. Governor's quarters at Tarnos. Let's grab that. Ooh, it's 3,100 gold. I'm going to grab the barracks. I need some more infantry down here. So I'm a bit peeved about them skipping Forlong the Fat and his army here. I mean, I do have plenty to beat this with, but I would probably prefer more spearmen, and some Swan Knights would certainly be useful over here. Forlong, why don't you stand there? I don't have many spears. I really am lacking on the spear department. Okay, well, you keep coming back, Trillin. You have some spears that need to join the front line. Sit in the fort for now. I do not like fighting Khand. But I do want to take Ustathil, and I do want to help Dol Amroth, and if I do help out in the Khandish Wars, and that'll help Dol Amroth, and they can hopefully deal with Harad and the Ardenaim while I deal with Khand. This campaign is going to be quite intense, which is meaning I do want to conquer Enedwaith just for the breadbasket and money that I can make out here, especially in Ulfru. It is far from my capital, but I think it is absolutely worth it. Here, Lewin will return to Karas. That'll fix the public order. These guys will head back to the forts for now. That fixes that issue. Maybe we can take Gund and then border Rohan, which would be very nice. I also gotta get population growth at Ethering. I'm not really like working on it here, so I'm gonna actually stop in Calimbel. You have 3.5%, but Ethering, you really need to upgrade because you make a ton of money, and if I can just boost that farther with good farms, high taxes, and better trade buildings, then that's going to be really nice. That's what I'm going to work on there. Since it already makes 3,500 gold, it can make so much more. Okay, this will probably be the last battle I deal with. I need to deal with Kahid. I want to bring in Eorthorn for this battle, because he can fight off the Swan Knights pretty effectively. You can have 6 units in your army, so I could have him lead Forlong. Well, Forlong would be the captain. So you could join Forlong's forces. And Forlong could have, what, 3 more units? So let's grab some spears. Dude, let's get the Lebanon Marines. I want 2 of those in this force. And then I can grab 1 more unit. I want an archer. I actually have plenty of archers. I really just need more spears. So let's grab the... I just have a unit of 35 spearmen, or I can grab those fountain guards. Is that really it? Is that it for my spearmen over here? I guess I have these Lebanon Marines. Yeah, let's bring them over. They could use some training. Alright, these guys, I will just let them be controlled by the AI. I'm not too concerned. I'll probably lose some forces due to, well, the AI being incompetent and the fact that they're going to be sending infantry up against nomad horsemen and probably charging them head-on. We'll see if this young 16-year-old general can actually fight in battle or if he will get slain. Alright, so I pretty much have to use a tight formation here, kind of a box. Really what I gotta do, because, well, it's Khand, and they can do whatever the heck they feel like doing to me. I don't have any... Well, I have some cavalry of my own. Put some spears over there. The Benin Marines, kind of like that, I think would be good. Maybe over there would be better. Bucket Veil archers, Gondor archers, yeah, you guys can stand there. That's my crappy formation. And Eor Thormont, you just stand right there. Okay, they're actually, are they, hopefully they come to me. I am in range. That will help. Of course, I might take some damage from their archers. Since they do have a general with armor-piercing arrows, I think it might be wise to bring back my Swan Knights just a little bit. Lads, we do have armor upgrades. Let's go ahead and try Shield Wall, just to get a tight formation, maybe see if it's harder for them to hit us. Although I think loose formation is probably... You know what? Yeah, loose formation is the way. I neglect that too much. It is raining, which is going to help me take their shots a little bit better, but it's also going to hurt my own guys. Right, get into loose formation, lads. Make it very hard. They will run out of their ammo quicker than I will run out of my ammo, so that is one advantage. And oh, looks like my like the captain is probably going to die here, because they are sending, are they sending the full cavalry force at him? They are not. Okay, so while I just deal with this endless skirmish phase, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in ×6. We're hardly killing anyone, and they're hardly killing me. Okay. Well, hopefully these Archer Militia and Gondor Militia, they're dead. This force is dead. All the militia are just going to die. Oh, that figures. Well, I just sit and tank arrow fire forever. Oh, look at that. We've actually killed a lot of the Variag nobles. Interesting. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess while this is happening, I'll just send my general to go support the fight over there, while I just sit back and tank the arrows forever here. Eventually, the Barun Raiders will have to go into melee. They will run out of ammo eventually. Wait, are they sending forces my way? You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to help them out anyway. Because here I just plan on letting them fire off all their ammo. Why are we shooting like that, guys? Why the heck are we shooting like that? Okay, here comes the Nomad Horseman. Come on, guys, get in that formation quickly. Okay. In defensive mode, throw a javelin, please. Please throw a javelin. Okay, they're not going to get it. Oh, a few of them will throw. And not get a single kill. That figures. Let's charge those guys. Still taking a lot of damage here. That figures. Is that my general doing it? I think it is. It's on the steppe archers now. There are some nomad warriors. The Gondor militia are just going to be going at it with the nomad horsemen over here. Let's pull back a little bit. I don't really want to fight nomad horsemen in melee if I can help it. Are they rallying or are they charging? It looks like they are charging now. They've used up all their ammo. That's exactly what I wanted. That is like exactly what I wanted, just for them to use their ammo and charge into me. Uh-oh. I got caught by the Nomad Horsemen, so I just gotta stand and fight. I mean, I'm Swan Knights. I should be able to beat these guys, right? They're 5 and 12 with no bonus against cavalry. Yeah, Swan Knights got this. Wait, what the heck? Where am I? Yeah, 20 Swan Knights to 50 Nomad Horsemen. I feel pretty confident here. Nomad Warriors are getting closer, but these are these the Sword and Board? Yeah, they're not the Axemen. Okay, Swan Knights, you gotta do a little better here. You gotta do a little better for me. Promise not all of them are actually fighting here. Okay, well, yeah, they're just gonna fight against Lebanon Marines. That's fine with me. These ones still have some ammo left because I killed some of their bodyguard. Okay, you guys fire over there. The rest of you guys just keep shooting. This is why I don't like Con. It's just a very much like sit and take the fight type of deal. Okay, you've lost a lot of your force, but you're bunched up now, which is good. That'll help you a little bit with all your spears. I'm gonna pull back. How's this fight going? Some javelins are getting thrown into those Nomad Horsemen, so that's gonna help deal with them. Those Variag nobles are basically just gonna fire till the end of days. Can I actually get a counter charge on him here? Perfect, I can. And they don't get a counter charge back. Well, I don't think I actually got any good charge attacks there. They're dropping quickly. Come on, finish off the Nomad Horsemen. We outclassed them so much. Alright, that's looking good. Fight over here is brutal. The Gondor Militia aren't doing so well, but now it's just spears mostly. Yeah, if that guy dies and that garrison dies, I'm not really at all bothered. Larger Marines just taking the charges in shield wall mode. They aren't the best unit for it, but those armor upgrades are definitely helping. A few javelins from the side. That's what I like to see. They're not armor piercing, so they don't do tons of damage. Royal Swan Guard pretty much beat the Nomad Horsemen. That's good to see.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their
pull back. The general still has some ammo left, but I mean, he's getting shot up. I mean, it's down to 2. Alright, I'm gonna try something here with the Swan Guard. Charge directly into the Nomad Warriors in the bush. See how many kills we can get here. Okay, pretty solid charge. Was that like 40? 50 or so? Not bad, and they're a little tired. They're a little sleepy right now. Looks like the next unit of cavalry they have used up their ammunition. Very good. I will countercharge them from behind with the Swan Guard. Let's do that. Let's do a wide formation charge. Really just get full contact on the Barun Raiders. That is one problem with these Swan Knights, is that they are in tight formation. Sometimes they don't get as good of a contact as you'd like them. How did you die? You rear charged him and oh my goodness, they're dying in mass to Barun Raiders? Okay. Well, that figures. These guys do have a bonus against cavalry. That absolutely figures, right? Alright. Swan Knights, why don't you go deal with the Variag nobles, since my archers are out of ammo. My general might be dead over there soon. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Are you gonna run away? Don't get away. Don't get away. Oh my goodness. Ah, that's the annoying part. Literally just being unable to capture a general like that because they just keep running. I need to get behind them like this. That is another reason I hate Khan, is that I hate that skirmish mode that they have. Like, I don't think I can actually even kill this general. He will most likely just flee before combat ends.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
Come on. Okay, well. Oh, I might have them here, maybe. Oh, no, we're very tired. There's just no point. They outspeed me. I can't capture them. Oh, what the heck is going on over here? Can these guys even win? I don't even think they can. Alright, well, I just gotta stand and take the fight, I guess. What else can I do? Throw some javelins at the bodyguard and hope for the best. Oh, man. I hate Khan. I hate Khan so much. Well, they're Nomad Horsemen. They just keep coming back. Use up all my javelins. That general is still alive. Wait, is he... Oh, I've killed the other archer, so now he has to go into melee. Okay, this is my only chance to kill that general. This is the only chance I have. Alright, come on, guys. Please kill him. I need him to die. And he just... We just whiff the charge. Okay, come on. Please take it. Please beat him. Please don't die to him. Oh no, it's my general versus his. That's not where I want him to be. Yeah, get the general safe. Swan Knights, bodyguards, save him. I'm not even concerned about the other fight. They're exhausted. They're all gonna die. Okay. Alright, it's probably time that I bring in the rest of the army. Captain's bodyguard, Nomad Warriors. Okay, they've got that. They'll win. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Probably. Yeah, they got surrounded. I am losing the fight to the bodyguard. Which is annoying. Look at that. Okay, well maybe Forlong can help deal with them. Maybe Forlong, come on, get in there. Can you get a charge? No charge, which is annoying.
Behold how our cowardly foe.
Come on, capture him. Just capture him. Just cap. Come on, dang it. Oh, that is why I hate Khandish generals. They just fight till the very end. They kill half your freaking bodyguard. Oh, that is so annoying. As soon as Forlong got there.
This is a clear victory.
They are a good bodyguard. They are a great bodyguard. Probably one of the top bodyguards in the game. A armor-piercing horse archer general that has great combat stats, has great charges, and is anti-cavalry? Yeah. That one man soloed like 10 swan knights. Like it was nothing. I couldn't touch him, and then he gets away.
Watch for the enemy.
That is why I hate fighting Khand armies. Ugh, that's so bad. Well, at least Forlong got some upgrades there. Yeah, look how bad Earthworm got messed up there. He's probably scarred now. Surprisingly, he's not. Will you guys go back to East Osgiliath? We'll retrain the garrison there. Like the only method I have for really dealing with Khandish armies like that is Dwarven catapults with Grape Shot and just hoping you nail the captain or the general, because yeah, as we saw there, there's just you could shoot them forever, they don't die. Granted, I probably could have moved my archers closer and that would have helped. That would have definitely helped. Oh well. And it's not like I have crossbows either, just to snipe down a general. But that will be it for the episode today. You saw my Khandish struggles. We defeated the Witch King. Boromir's army is very elite, and I'm making ready for moves to take Gelibrin, and then probably go for the Black Gate and just hold Mordor within their reaches here. Getting an extra army to go deal with Khan is going to be difficult, but as long as I can just fight in settlements, I should be okay. Those field battles are rough, though. So until the next one, my friends, farewell.